Well, oh man, they don't make it easy for me, do they? Docent of Perfection or Liliana the Last Hope? It seems like it has to be the Planeswalker, right? But then I pass this 5-mana 5/4 flyer. This thing has really insane inevitability, and it comes down turn 3. I'm going to take the Lily, but I could see that being wrong for sure. Okay, so now we look at a Galvanic Juggernaut, Bonds of Faith, Cloistered Youth. I think I want to take the Juggernaut here. It's a strong colorless card. This is actually the winningest uncommon from original Innistrad. I do like the white 2-mana cards quite a bit, but let's just take this thing. Yeah, it's basically guaranteed to make my deck. It's a really good rate, even for an older card. Okay. And now what do we have? We have, I guess, Falcon Abomination is one of the stronger, if not the strongest cards in the pack. I haven't played with the set, like, at all, so this is gonna be a weird one for me. Oh, I guess we have a Moonrager's Slash. Probably a stronger card. Works nicely with the Juggernaut. It probably will be Knight a decent amount of the time here, even though that's gonna feel super awkward. But yeah, otherwise it's Falcon A-Bomb or the... Maybe it is the A-Bomb. Maybe it's a better card. The Zombie is kind of relevant for Liliana. It's a relevant tribe in general in this format. Oh man, this is where I really wish I had taken the Fat Flyer, so I could just take this A-Bomb. I think I will take this, though. I think it's a little bit better than the Moonrager's Slash. Okay, let's take a look here again. Gloom Widow's a really good rate. Broken Concentration is decent counterspell. Vessel's pretty good. Puncturing Light is medium. Uncaged Fury is pretty strong. Kind of like the Gloom Widow just for the rate, though. It's either like that or like Vessel or something, I think. So just take this 3-mana 3/3. It's not a very good defensive card, but it doesn't have to be. The Cultist is now maybe the best card in the pack. Unsubstantiate is quite solid too, and the Angler is also interesting. Okay, and now we get Stitcher's Apprentice, great with the Cultist, pretty nice with the Falcon A-Bomb. Passing Spectral Rider is a pretty good card, but yeah, I mean, this card's very, very good. It's just kind of a dagger that we've drafted this Liliana, and it looks like black is not very open, and we passed a blue bomb rare, pack one, pick one, but I mean, there's not too much we could do about that. It's also nice synergy with the Galvanic Juggernaut, so our deck is actually, I mean, this Apprentice just goes such a long way. It's such an overperformer. Really nice card. This card's pretty good, right? Once again, I don't know any of these cards, really. Gaze is not something I want. Occultist is fine. Immolation is also fine. 3-mana 3/2 drains if they lost life. It's a little win more. This card seems probably a bit better. Making a second body seems pretty relevant. I'm not going to have a ton of ways to sack stuff necessarily. Let's just take this. I think it's fine. Okay. Wretched Throng I actually think is going to be pretty good in this format, because I think you are going to see more copies of them than you might expect. I could take the Mind Leech Ghoul. That's the other like pretty reasonable option, I think. And it does work well with, you know, a decent number of cards I have here, but I'm going to take this Throng, try to get a little greedy. Oh wow, now we get a late Drag Under, also a very good card. There's Certain Death, which is expensive, but fine. But yeah, blue's very open here, and we're kind of reaping the rewards. We get a super late Cloistered Youth now. Delver, I think, is bad. Let's just take a Jack-o'-lantern. I think the Graveyard Hate could be pretty relevant against like a spider spawning kind of thing. This is a late Vessel. I mean, maybe white is open if we're getting the late Cloistered Youth and Vessel, so I guess I'll take that. Okay, Cathar's Shield. Sure, whatever. Yeah, so this deck is like... Well, now we get a 2/2 for 2. That's actually fine. And a Duress. Yeah, so I'm hoping to be... I mean, blue is going to be very confusing in this draft because I passed a blue bomb, but then I cut blue off super hard. Okay, what does this do? It's absent restored packs. Okay, so this is very strong. Yeah, this is like insane, right? There's also Mistraven, which is very good, but I already have a couple reasons to play white. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm supposed to take this Mistraven because it's going to be really good no matter what, but I think this thing is not only like a bomb, but it's also splashable, so that's going to be my tiebreaker there. Oh, now we get From Under the Floorboards, very nice black card, really nothing for blue in the pack. I guess black was not very open for me, and I first picked a black card, so I should see a good amount of black here, so I want to pick up Fixing for my deflection. Oh wow, now we get a Silverblade Pally too? This is very confusing. I wanted to play blue here, but I passed that 5-4, and now maybe I can't. There's also Marrow Bats, which I do like quite a bit. But Silverblade is like very, very good. I'm probably just supposed to take this though, because I don't think I can realistically play black-white. I think I have to play blue. I mean, I could be wrong. This card is still pretty good. I only have one 5-mana card. I don't want to waffle too much. Yeah, nice. Now we get rewarded here with a Moan of the Unhallowed. But yeah, Moan is great. Blue, ah man. That pack one pick one was just brutal. We had the Docent of Perfection versus Liliana of the Last Hope, and now we're like just sending the most confusing signals each way. This card's pretty good. What do we think, chat, about Diregraph Scavenger versus Bloodsworn Squire? I mean, the Scavenger's really nice. I'm going to take the Squire, though, I think. There are just more synergies with it. Things like Madness. There's another Falcon A-Bomb for me. Secrets is not super interesting. Neither is Sifters. So yeah, we're still going to play Dimir here. Scavenger? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we got another one. Doom Dissenter would be actually really good too with like the Stitcher's Apprentice and stuff, but let's sort by curve actually. Maybe we need this Doom Dissenter. Yeah, I actually think we're maybe a little too slow without it, especially because we're not going to play the Wretched Throng if we don't find extras. This is a Mind Rot, I guess. This card, which is quite bad. This is a really good card to be here so late, but let's just take this. We're still looking for mana fixing. I guess actually I do have the Jack-o'-lantern to splash the deflection. There's another one of these. Necropod's actually a good card though, so let's take that. Sure, maybe this does something. Yeah, this is fine. Still have Cradle up. Raise the Effigy. I don't know what I took that over, but probably wasn't too relevant. Okay, the Fiend is a pretty good card, right? Yeah, this card's pretty strong. Altar of the Lost. Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, let's take this. We're looking for more Wretched Throngs. Griptide and Undying Evil would be good too. Wow, Dark Salvation. This card's insane, right? So yeah, this deck is great if we can survive to the late game. Passing a Boon of Emrakul, which is also pretty good. Okay, now we see Forsaken Sanctuary. Stormrider Spirit is also an option, but I think the white splash is really, really important for us. Engulf the Shore could be fine. How many ETBs do I have that are really good? Guess not that many. Let's just take this land. Reap the Seagraph and Nephalia Sea Kite. I guess I have to take the Reap. I don't like Wake Dancer very much. Okay, we did get the Reap. That's good. All right, 4 mana, 3/3 Sack Outlet. This is okay. I don't like the Connoisseur very much. Yeah, this is fine. This is a really bad pack for the most part. Some like medium white cards. Okay, now we get a Victim of Night, I guess, over a Think Twice. Which seems very good. I don't think we have almost any removal. But this is not going to be able to hit too many things in this format. I was really hoping we'd get a Wretched Throng, a second one. It seemed pretty feasible, but now I don't think it's happening. Yeah, no. Chalice? No, probably not. Let's take this Mattock. Or no, actually, we should probably hate draft this Pyreheart Wolf. Well, no, it's probably not correct, but there aren't very many players in the thing. I don't have like any instance for this Convolute. I guess I'll take... Yeah, I'll try this Malevolence, but I don't love it. Okay. So we get an Undying Evil back, which is fine. Wailing Ghoul is maybe a card we have to play. Cards like Take Inventory are just not going to work out, I guess. I thought we maybe could get a second one of these. It's possible that the opponents still like play awkwardly and try not to kill them, but no, let's take this Surgery, I guess. Grave Purge. Sure. Okay, so we got a tiny little bit of fixing for the Divine Deflection. I still think the deck is very good. So Wretched Throng is probably worse than the Ghoul. These 2 drops are really good. These 3 drops are really good. Let's play these 5s. Not sure about this guy. This is basically a 5-drop. This is basically a 4-drop. I think I like Undying Evil. Seagraph is a 3. Liliana obviously has to be played. These are my main... well, even Dark Salvation is like kind of a creature, right? Okay. Sort by mana value. So I'm pretty low on 4s. So I probably have to play a lot of lands. I think if I'm low on 4s, the Bat Whisperer is pretty reasonable. I don't think I like Corpse Traders very much. It's not letting me read it though, which is annoying. So it's another sack outlet, can turn... It's a hill giant, but it can... I can discard any card. I don't even know if that's really good here. I think we want the Squire. We have some flashback stuff. We can also Madness the from under the floorboards. Probably need some kind of 1-mana trick to give us a little more action in the early game. I don't want to have to play this stupid Wailing Ghoul, but maybe we do. Yeah, this really doesn't feel like Chaos Draft at all. I don't think we need the Necropod. Probably not, at least. I think I like Undying Evil. It works decently with the A-bombs and the Cultist. I could just play... could play Jack-o'-lantern 18 lands. Yeah, I really didn't get almost any blue cards. Vessel. At least Vessel is Exile. Maybe I'm supposed to play... Yeah, let's try Necropod 18 lands. And I don't love Jack-o'-lantern. In general, I think cards like this, most of the time you just want to have a land and it's just not a land. So I'll try just playing an extra land here. So I want at least 1 plains, probably 2. I think 13 swamps. I don't think I think 10 is probably fine, because with 10 I still have 11 black sources. That feels like more than enough. Could play 6 or 7 islands. So this plus the Sanctuary is already 18. Can I afford to go lower on black? I think the Deflection is really, really good, but I already have a lot of expensive cards, so maybe I'm just supposed to cut it. I don't know what I would play though, just like another 4-mana 3/3. Maybe I am just supposed to do that, though. It's pretty sad, but... I mean, I'm just not going to have this much mana up, right? And even if I can cast it for 2 mana, like, I'm just not going to... I think I just have to say no, unfortunately. So maybe I do 7-11. I cut the deflection, just play this 4 mana 3/3. It's like very unexciting. I think that's actually much more disciplined. Rusty Gates. I think this person was in my pod. Okay, this hand is a keep, but we are definitely looking for extra lands. I assume you can never draw first in the dark in this format, but maybe I'm wrong. Nice mono black hand, except for the flashback there, though. Okay, well, this is going to get really, really painful if I don't start finding some lands off the top. If we find 3 lands in a row, though, we're kind of set. Well, there's one. We're actually probably pretty weak to any zombie hate cards or any like pyroclasms or anything. It's like good to keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm really hoping it'll be good. Yeah, so this person was in my pod, I'm pretty sure, and they're playing this card, which I think is pretty bad. We're missing land drops this turn, but frankly, getting the second 2/2 into play was probably more important than hitting land 4 anyway. Okay, so they're maybe mono black. Okay, this is fine. Missing this land is starting to get painful. They now have to take this pretty much. Yeah. So they just have some like awkward 2/2s that are 2-for-1s in their deck. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is actually very good, but they messed up here by playing this pre-combat, I guess. But yeah, I can't actually beat the Demon Lord here. So that's going to be awkward. Well, okay, there's step 1. Now we can play this thing, I guess. I mean, the Marrow Bats does play pretty well against it. Okay, if they're still trying to race me, I think maybe I'm fine. They need Delirium to activate that ability. They're not very close to Delirium. Yeah, let's get this thing into play. Well, probably shouldn't have played that one pre-combat, but thank you. Okay, there we go. So now I think they lose probably against this Marrow Bats. I mean, I could... play from under the floorboards here to just gain some life. But let's go for this. Now they're in a super awkward spot pretty much. Like, this is a lethal threat. Yeah, now I actually just win the game if they attack. Alright, I should have this one locked up unless I throw. Let's just think for a minute here about my options. So I can make a 2/2 from the graveyard, which I'm not really interested in. I can use Undying Evil. So what happens if... Maybe I just play Fiend of the Shadows? Does seem pretty good. Yeah, I guess I just play Fiend of the Shadows and pass, because my attack here is really awkward. Because let's say I pay 4 life or I Undying Evil, these trade, this comes back, it sacks the Undead Executioner, which is going to kill the Marrow Bats, unless I'm wrong about how the stack works, right? Because if I Undying Evil, if this thing, oh man, any experts in chat know how this works? If I Undying Evil this after they block, this comes back before or after? So active player, non-active player, which means I think theirs comes back on the stack first, so they have to sack this first. So this is still off the battlefield, I think. Does that sound right? Does anyone know? I guess we're just going to go for it. Unless anyone in chat is an expert. Okay. Okay. Whew, we did it, chat. The expert rules knowledge of sort of understanding how things work. So now what? I can play from under the floorboards, or I can play this flyer. Guess I can't really attack with the flyer anyway, so let's just gain some life here. Actually, it's going to be really awkward that this thing has to attack here, but maybe that's fine. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, okay. No worries. Okay, so now they exploit this. But I think they still die, actually. Oh, they didn't exploit. Do they live now? No. This is my only target. Okay, well, that works. All right. Okay, so the opponent's mono black. The tricks seem good. I wonder if I want just like a Wailing Ghoul. This thing is pretty bad, but maybe it's even acceptable somehow. This is human or angel. I think I only have a couple humans. This one's a human. This is a homunculus. Okay. Let's just run this back, I think. We've been told to quiet down, chat, which means no more shouting. Okay, this is reasonable. Kind of a lot of islands, and not too many early plays, but can still kill an X1. That's one thing about this card, right? It's pretty similar to Skullduggery, but it's not strictly worse than Skullduggery because this card requires multiple targets. Okay. Even if they did play an X1, I would probably just try to Dark Salvation it. Okay, opponent and I are both taking our time. I think this favors me. I don't really know what they can have in their deck. Oh, they found white mana. Okay. There's my Doomed Dissenter pretty late to the party. I'll just play this Corpse Traders. If we want to, we can Doomed Dissenter into sacking it next turn, which could be pretty strong. And then maybe the Fiend gets to start eating their hand. Yeah, I think we're going to want to do that into all this open mana here. Requiem Angel and Dreadhound. Well, we're not going to be able to deal with both of these, unfortunately, but I think it has to be the stupid Angel. Yeah, it's just too hard to block this thing. And their hand is Dreadhound, so we can trade this. Okay. So now there's the Dreadhound. Mills, Boon, Interloper. Oh man, we did it, chat. That was pretty dirty. Opponent's got to be pretty unhappy about this development. I guess they're not that unhappy, but still. Like, kill both of your 6-drops with my Doomed Dissenter and, like, draw a card. We almost have 7 mana for Salvation to make 3s. Yeah, they just had enough. Okay. Okay, we're paired against someone else who's 1-0. Really nice hand here. I've never actually played with Decayed, so I'll have to try to make sure I don't punt. But I don't think that'll be too tricky. Red, white. Could have like Rally the Peasants or something. Okay. Wonder if I'm just supposed to chump block with the Doomed Dissenter. Really have no idea. Seems like we're in very good shape with this curve, though. I'm actually just going to take this damage with this Galvanic Juggernaut in the back, because I want to save this, so if it dies, then I can untap this. Malcontents. Okay, deal me 1. Sure. Yeah, now I'm pretty happy I have this thing in play. Attack for 2 in the air. Well, I guess the Juggernaut plays pretty well with Decayed. That's something to keep an eye on. Opponent doesn't really have a good play here, I don't think. Expose Evil main phase. It's a really interesting plan. I don't think it's going to work very well, but it did get some damage in. Okay. So now I have to attack with these two. We're going to use this to untap the Juggernaut. This combo that we talked about. Get the Marrow Bats into play. Okay, this is a good start for me, I think. Gossip Monger, sure. They do have flying. They go for the attack. I mean, I'm gonna try to block here. I don't really know what can happen. Okay. Not a coward stream, I guess. So I guess I need to probably leave this guy back. I'll attack with the others. Yeah. We have them dead in the air next turn. They're going to need something pretty special here. Okay. So does that matter at all? I don't think it does. I think it's really close. I mean, I can just take this, right? Whenever another creature dies. Did they have lethal? I think they might have had lethal there. Or wait, no, I'm at 7. I think I thought I was at a lower life total than I am. Just make sure I'm not missing anything here. Yeah, no, I just have them dead in the air. Take my 5. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think this is unfortunately the stupid Wailing Ghoul matchup. But I don't know what I'm supposed to cut. Maybe I cut Corpse Traders? No, I should probably cut this Necropod. It's just pretty slow. But that was a very convincing start against this Boros deck. Okay. Reasonable hand. Glad I didn't cut the Corpse Traders, I guess. Sure. Could just block. I think I probably will. A little slow to be activating the ability, and I like being able to keep my life total high. Sure, that's pretty annoying. I think I play this one now. Can try to turn Corpse Traders into a card. They do not attack. Oh man. Can this deal damage to planeswalkers? No, it's only creatures. Still could be in trouble to like a Geist Flame or something. Let's just play this. Is this sorcery speed? Yeah. Sack it at end of combat. Okay. Possible I was just supposed to Lily uptick last turn, but... Oh man. Now if they play the Reckless Wave, then we kind of get them. I think I'm supposed to trade here. I'll take 3 from the Outrider or whatever. If we draw land next turn, then we really did it. If they don't have removal here. So I'll take my 3. Being able to stop at the yeah. Oh, okay, this is another card then. Oh man, now I really want to Lily this thing. I guess I'm gonna have a bunch of targets no matter what. Let's just draw a land, hopefully. Land. Okay, nice. Yeah, now seems like we probably win. I don't think they can really beat Liliana, if I had to guess. Okay, that's not a huge deal for me. It's annoying, though. Oh, well, I guess now they can. They deal a damage there, which is not correct. Well, I guess goodbye, Liliana. No, this can't block, so. Alright, alright. Pretty unfortunate for me, but probably still fine. So now so I can sack something. I can sack this, which just kind of puts it into the graveyard. I don't know if I have a reason for that. Probably not. No, I'm gonna say not. Yep. I don't think they're supposed to crack Clue sorcery speed, because now if they have something left in their hand, no they don't, they play a land. Okay. That's interesting. Well, we play this. This is pretty annoying versus this card. I guess it's never going to flip, so it's fine. The 1/4 reach is also really annoying. I don't think I have any attacks here. Sure doesn't seem like it. Yeah, no, they actually managed to kill the Lily, and it would have killed them. Like, we'd kill their Reckless Waif. We had the chance to try to attack and kill their Weaver post-combat, but this just seemed better, getting the Gossip Monger off the board. It's probably wrong, but okay, that's pretty bad for me. Also, any equipment they have here. True Faith Sensor. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Guess I have to take 3. Yeah. Maybe I punted by playing a land earlier? Because I could have... Yeah, I think I probably did. Okay, well now we'll hold the land for this. We won the first game. Oh, the cards are still coming. Okay. So they get this, which isn't a huge deal. I mean, it still trades with a cultist. Okay. Now this just trades for my card in hand. I think this is a bad play and I don't really understand it, but just try to make the obvious block. Okay. So that would have been a larger creature, I think. Yeah, so now they have a 3/5 over there. This is a shaman. Okay. Yeah, I think we're behind, but not very far. we do have some draws that can get us out of this spot. I wonder if I was supposed to... I guess I didn't really have a good multi-block. Okay. Okay, they did play their land. Yeah, I mean, I think we just keep passing the turn here. This turn they should probably exile this. This thing's really putting in work here, though. Yep, there it goes. There's nothing I can do about this, right? Yeah. Just kind of hope the opponent keeps running their resources into my discard here. Okay, I have no flyers. Still pretty annoying though, I guess. Well, that was good timing. And I will pay 4 life to get through the Weaver, but they'll probably just equip, so. Just keep throwing away cards in hand here. That is horrible for me. That one probably kills me. Guess I get to do this. Okay, well, I do draw my card now. I take 4 damage. Okay. Have to kill this thing or I lose. It's not very good. Yeah, I'm probably just dead to an attack all. Stupid Rage Thrower. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, it's a 4-3. Probably just, I mean, they can maybe attack all here. Okay. So I can block this here. I can put this here. Do I die if I do this? Let's think about what happens. Right now I take 3, 5, 7 from their dude dying. So if I block, I guess I can put this here. That seems pretty clearly correct. And then I still take 7, right? So I still have 1 draw step to find an answer to this stupid Rage Thrower. And I can put its counters on something. So basically I still need to find, I can find Dark Salvation, I can find, well, From Under the Floorboards would gain me life, but that's probably not enough. I can find Drag Under, or I can find Victim of Night. So I'm still drawing pretty thin here. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just need to kill this stupid Rage Thrower, or I will lose. Alright. Moan of the Unhallowed. Yep, obviously not good enough. Yeah, I don't think I have any ways in my graveyard to draw extra cards, so no, they got me fair and square. That is for sure, and there's nothing I can do to prevent it, so... Alright. Now we have to look at the top cards here. Juggernaut, nope. Swamp, nope. Okay, we were not finding an answer anytime soon. There's Salvation. Okay, and there's the Drag Under. And then there's Victim of Night somewhere after, I guess. Is there anything that's, like, bad against them? Not really, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just run this back. Maybe the game goes better for me if I don't trade my Stitcher's Apprentice on, like, turn 2 or whatever, but it seemed reasonable at the time. Okay, well, speaking of, this hand is pretty yucky, but I think I have to keep it, unfortunately. Just hope we find some card advantage or something. Probably supposed to lead on my Walking Corpse. Yeah, drawing another land is pretty brutal. I don't know if I can win now. We got a ban in here. Okay, well, I don't know what that message was, but hopefully it wasn't a big deal. Let's just cast this, shall we? I don't really know what the haste cards are that could punish this, but hopefully this just prevents them from playing Magic. Nope. Okay, so now we have to do this, and we have to pay. It seems like we could be losing here. Maybe we're not losing. I don't really know. This gets to put a card into their hand. We're up to 6. I mean, if we get to 7, then we did it, right? But it's not going to be that easy. Just drawn so many lands here, even with our best spell. I think it's pretty unlikely that that we're just totally fine here. If I had another blocker here, I think maybe we would be safe. They find the Town Gossip Monger, which is something we can kill. Okay, they play Heretic maybe, and the Mattock. Okay. So currently, if we draw a spell, let's just draw a spell here, please. Hope they don't have the tap 2 things down. Okay, that is a spell. Yeah, now we can Stitcher's Apprentice this zombie token, so I actually think we're set now, probably. So we just ult this Lily, and that should be a game win, I think. They could have the tap stuff down card, but even if they do, I mean, it has to be like something pretty special for them to get out of this, I think. What does this do? It's 2 plus the number of zombies you control. Okay. So right now I control 3 zombies. Zombird, I guess. Not feeling amazing about this, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. Hopefully good enough. And I'll tune into chat in a second here. This is like the critical turn, so once we get through this, we'll be all set. they do that there. Okay, so now I just have to sack this to itself. Or wait, oh no, this is fine. I just do it on the zombie, right? So I let this resolve. So I just have to make sure I have a third blocker here. So let's do this. Let's get this zombie out of here. Put this here, chump these. Yep. Not going to get distracted by that. Obviously, we need to ultimate here. Okay, nice. Oh, I probably should have killed this. I guess I like holding this, because if they find the Rage Thrower, that could be a way we die. This actually deals me quite a bit of damage. Yeah, we do take quite a bit of damage from this. But they also, I don't think they can beat this anyway. Oh, this is fine. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever. Sure. I mean, they really did the human tribal thing pretty well. That's impressive. Still think they can't really win. No reason for me to attack with anything yet, so let's just keep dumping stuff into play. All the zombies. Candle Grove Witch. Okay. Sure, make another zombie. Gonna mill 2 cards. I don't think I'm gonna deck anytime soon. They get to exile stuff with their... Okay, there's a Dark Salvation, sure. But now I make 5 zombies. Oh wait, oh no, 5 plus 2. I make 7, of course. Still don't think they can win. I guess they can Mattock the... There's the Rage Thrower. Okay. And that's fine, because we can deal with that. Yeah, I think we're still set here. If they have some kind of Pyroclasm or something, then maybe we're in trouble. How many blockers do they have? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So they should die this coming turn here. Guess maybe I was supposed to sack this. Drog Skull Infantry. Yeah, I think they just go for a Rage Thrower here and they die, basically. If they have a way to give an indestructible or otherwise protect it, then we lose, I think, but maybe actually we don't. So they go for the attack all. We go for this Victim of Night. And now we just like do this. Okay. All right, a nice Lily ult into the finals, paired against a 1-1 player. And our hand is decent. Cube so OP that you're playing this format. This is far cry from Cube, I feel like. Though maybe not. It's kind of like a weird curated Innistrad block thing. Okay, Secrets of the Key. Sure, so this is probably a control deck. Oh, okay, blue-black. And a Nagging Thoughts. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be in pretty good shape here with a really slow hand like this. Just able to hit some land drops if we can resolve our spells, that is. They got rid of an island. Crow of Dark Tidings, sure, we'll drag that under. Just looking to buy time here. And also they could mill out here. Scavengers. Wish we had a Liliana, but we didn't have double black until this turn, so not a huge deal. And now we have like all the lands we need. Okay, Enlightened Maniac, sure. Well, now I'm going to play this one. Should be a very grindy matchup, I think. Okay, there's the Crow. The Necropod should be really good here, though, I think. Okay, Snap Trade. Okay, there's From Under the Floorboards. Maybe that's just better here than the Marrow Bats. I could buy that, actually. Not sure what kind of counters are in this format, but seems like this is a little more likely to resolve, and it's pretty darn good if it does. Like against their current board, at least. So far, this has been a pretty... Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. This has been a pretty fun format. I mean, yes, winning the first couple matches definitely helps, but I've been enjoying it. They just play, yeah, anything like that's going to be pretty annoying, so I guess they get to loot here. So this is a punish for not playing the Marrow Bats. The Bats would be preventing this thing from attacking here, depending on what their other cards in hand are. Sinister Concoction, okay. Yeah, let's just keep dumping stuff into play here. Okay, Secrets of the Key. So I think probably don't have, yeah, so the 7/7 is going to start crunching in. One second here, guys. Crackshot, you won your first match. That's nice. Congrats. I don't really know what my opponent's plan is here. They're just going to get necropotted. Okay. Sure. Yep. Yep. And they're getting close to decking now, too. Let's get rid of this. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Killing the pod does seem good for them. Okay, well. I don't know what curse they could have here, but there are some bad ones for me, potentially. I know what their last card is. Guess at this point, I just want to... Do I have lethal somehow? No, I don't. I'm actually, like, one off lethal here, if they have... Yeah, so they still have the 3-2, or 4-3 really in their hand. So this gets blocked and this gets blocked, and yeah, that's one short. So we're just going to send this. All right. All right, opponent scoops it up. So blue-black. I think we're already kind of set up for this matchup. Mana base is jank, but you like your deck. I'll take a look in a second here. Bracers could be interesting. Maybe Duress. Duress is interesting. We'll try it over Walking Corpse. Could be a huge mistake, but we'll see. Nice. Lots of spooters there. I think this one is probably a mulligan. Cards are too expensive and we're missing too many lands. This one's quite a bit better. The Necropod is really good against them. Could get rid of this Duress. Let's just greet it here. I didn't see anything. Well, what do they show me? Like, what were their best cards? Yeah, I think this is fine. Just get rid of this Duress. Drag Under helps us hit our land drops. We're on 18 lands already. We're on the draw. We should be fine. There's the Corpse Traders. Sure. Okay. Well, not a huge deal. We have multiple things we can play on turn 3 if we want to. And this card, I think, is like kind of horrible in this format. Like, they could actually just be fueling my graveyard with flashback cards. So, okay, lands are rough for me, unfortunately. But now we get to go A-bomb. They can't attack anymore. And if we just find some lands, we should be in pretty good shape. Okay. That's an annoying one, so we are going to bounce this one. Hope to find a land drop here. Okay, we did. This holds back 2 points of damage, and I don't really want them to just mill me for no reason, so. Okay, 5 mana. The bats. The bats are back. So they can, like, start paying a bunch of mana and pitching cards to hit me with that, which I think I'm fine with. Take a look at that later. Okay, there's a Mist Raven. That's actually very awkward for me. Wonder if... Wait, but they hit that. Okay, that's not a card I cared about, or a creature I cared about at all, so very happy about that one. So if I do this, I make 2 2/2s, and then I give this -3/-3, so that doesn't work. So I need to do this to make more zombies. So somehow, even though I didn't care about the Mist Raven, the fact that they got rid of a zombie is actually really annoying for my Dark Salvation. Don't think I want to do the 4-life thing. Oh wait, I could Dark Salvation, make 0 and give -3/-3. Okay, that doesn't seem worth it. Let's just win this game here. Okay, if the opponent taps 5... Okay, they do. So now we have the Salvation kill on this. Start punching in with the smaller creatures. They... Sure, loot away a Gaze. I don't think I can get so greedy that I don't go for the Salvation while they're tapped out this turn, so let's just do that. Target player. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. The Marrow Bats. Got a record command in here? Yep. Okay. That's kind of annoying. It's not horrible for me, though. If we just draw a land, we get to traders, sack this, get their best card. Okay, that doesn't matter to me at all. Yeah, I don't think their deck is that good. Land? Okay. Well, now we do this. Guess I could have gone Traders plus Apprentice. This feels just as good, though. They really need an answer to this. Any creature on the battlefield. Okay, that's pretty annoying. So they make a Necropod here. Oh. Now what? How do I play this? I don't know what the backside does. Mirror Hall Mimic. Create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature. That's really terrifying. Okay, so this card's like super good. We need to find a way to remove that thing. Because they can enchant something they don't control, right? Yeah. We might be losing. I guess we're not losing. Probably not. Because even if they enchant this, we can just like sack it to Apprentice or Corpse Traders or whatever. Yeah. Could just block with 4 zombies if this thing attacks. Which seems kind of reasonable. Maybe it's bad. I don't really know. Don't like how long the opponent's taking though. Like I don't think I'm taking super long, but somehow my clock is actually pretty close to theirs. Okay. They sack a creature. That's an interesting choice. I think I just need to do this. Yep. That's fine. So now let's just find a land, please. Okay, nice. Oh, I actually punted. That was stupid. Oh well. I don't know how long this thing exiles cards for. For as long as it remains exiled. Okay, well then maybe we didn't punt. But we should remove their whole hand here. Nice scoop here. No, get their Grave Purge. Okay, well, I think we're ahead now. What do they have in their graveyard? Secrets of the Key for me to exile. Also an Otherworldly Gaze. But let's get that Secrets out of there. All right. Yeah, now we're good. All right, cool. And the otherworldly gaze, which is fine. Nagging thoughts, and they put something on top. Okay. Okay, it's a crow. That's fine. They're pretty close to decking once again. I think I can afford to wait. Let's just do this. And then I sack my cultist immediately, draw a card. Okay. Probably should have tapped a little differently, but that's fine. Okay. And now we just start like attacking all. Yeah, this is just game over, I think. Could actually remove their last card, but I don't really care, so. Okay. Now we get to, I mean, I think we're just crushing here. This thing probably still doesn't need to attack. Yep. I guess I missed lethal by not attacking with this, so obviously that's bad, but yeah, okay, it didn't matter. All right, what does their 3/5 do? It's just a 3/5. It like loots if they control another zombie or something. But just as it was meant to be, Jasper and I are on the board. All right, I'm gonna go for a bit, and hopefully I'll be back for more later. We'll see.